Hey guys, and welcome back to Churn Farms. It is day 24 of winter, so this is the last day of winter. Quite a monumental occasion if you ask me. We are going to do something a little bit different today. I was thinking the other day that we have been going through a lot less bales of hay than I kind of had anticipated. And if you remember way back at the in autumn, or maybe even late summer, we put a fair number of bales away over in a bale storage shed down by the greenhouses and the BGA. So today we're going up here to our greenhouses by the community farm, and we're going to pick up the telehandler that we left up there. We're going to bring it down to the shop and pick up a bale grab. We're going to use the new straw harvest add-on bale grab, and we're going to run the telehandler down to that building and basically load up some hay and take it over to the incinerator and basically get rid of it. Sell it for power. Sell it for energy. We're going to burn it for energy. So that's pretty much what we're going to do today is see how much of these bales we can sell off. I don't think we're going to get too terrible much money for them, but every little bit helps. So, got ourselves our bale trailer, and looks like we have to hit X. Bring out the ramps. The other ramp. All right. Let's see if we can't get the telehandler on there. Oh, well, of course I can't back up if I'm in front of a tree, huh? I was wondering why I wasn't able to back up. Alright guys, well I just had to up the volume level a little bit. I realized that the sound volume may have been a little bit too low, so I picked it up a little bit. Let's see if we can't get this thing up on this ramp here. Alright. Ah, good deal, good deal. Up here and hit X to fold it up, and let's take a look at the animation. This bale trailer is pretty cool. See it slide in there and then the straps go up. And same with this side. Slides under there and then the straps fold up. That's pretty cool. So we're going to run this over to the store and pick up the new bale grab that we've got in stock. And then, like I said, we're going to run down to where we've got our bales stored and see if we can't get ourselves a load of bales. So something else that we're going to do today is kind of take a look at our planting schedule. You can see our fields here. We've got a fair number of fields that we've gotten cultivated so far. I think we've basically cultivated all the fields up here by the cow farm. Those include fields 7 and 9, which we had last year. Those are the fields we had corn in. So we are now kind of ready to cultivate up the big wheat field that we had and the barley field that we had and the soybean fields, our field and the canola field and all of that, and the corn field that we had down there by the BGA. We're going to be able to cultivate that up here probably in early spring. See that our forecasted temperatures here, we still have a ground temp of 37 degrees, and if we look at our forecast, you can see that the ground temps might be a little slow to move up because of the temperatures there. So let's go ahead and get the ramps back. Up the telehandler. Right. Like I said, we're going to load up this trailer at least once, maybe sell a couple loads. And then we're going to talk hopefully a little bit about what we're going to do as far as our planting schedule. We might try to map that out a little bit. We've got plenty of grass in those 2 grass fields for our cows and our sheep. That is pretty evident because we've got a fair number of hay bales left. We're not going through them near as much as I thought we would. Put our ramps back. So what we really just need to worry about is the planting schedule for what we need for our pigs and what we want to put in the ground for maybe the BGA. And then whatever ground we got left, that's what we can put in the ground. Or basically that's what we can plant to let's go this way. A little bit flatter, I think. That's what we can put in the ground to sell for market, basically. So I would say that I'd be looking forward to spring because we would start getting some green, but we will not see any green until mid-spring. Early spring is still going to be kind of blah and dead looking. That's what we learned last year when we came over here in early spring. Didn't really see any. Look at that hill. That field right there is just ridiculous. Imagine trying to work that field. Anyway, what we learned last year is that we don't see really any greening up of the trees or bushes or anything until mid-spring. See the oilseed radish that we put in these 2 fields here. It's not come up yet, so it should be up. Should come up tomorrow, actually. Now that we are at the very, very tail end of winter, and I'm thinking that we're going to put corn in that field for the BGA specifically. Last year we put corn in there for the pigs. All right. What we're going to do. Position the bale trailer. Oh, we gotta unload our telehandler now, don't we? Maybe we'll just put it here. Let's see. See how that works out for us. Alright. I'm going to go back here and put our ramps back. Then let's load up our trailer. So this particular bale grab will grab 3 bales at a time. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of maybe swing over here. See if we can't grab 3 like this. A little bit more square on these bales. Can't start on the other side because we've got that, we only had a partial load there. What's going on here? There we go. Let's grapple those. Alright, now let's take these over to the bale trailer. And we'll see how many we can manage to put on this thing. Remember last time we loaded this, we used the what is that stacker? Or fork. Kotech 4 bale fork. Right. There's 3. I just have to say I've never used this bale fork to load up hay bales like this. Let's see if we can't get these 3. Of course, the further we get away from the edge of the building here, the easier it will be, because we'll be able to kind of come on to them a lot straighter. Clamp down on them, pick up and back out a little bit, and let's move forward. All right. And we're going to use our telehandler, of course, to unload these, because we can't unload them at the incinerator automatically. But the only weird thing with these forks is when you release them, they kind of pop. You saw there, the forks kind of popped way up. Slide you back a little bit. Right. Grab onto them. Lift them up and pull them back. Thinking we might be able to get 24 on here fairly well before we're pushing it. Put probably 6 stacks of 4. I think we can maybe get one more stack of 4 on there. Or we maybe are risking it a little bit too much. before we can put this stack of 4, we need to kind of edge this bale back. Then we will nudge it forward. It's down. Oh. I don't really know what we're going to get for these bales. Hey guys, so I had a little bit of a hiccup. I had the game crash on me, so I had to kind of reset some things. And when we went ahead and reset, I decided I'd go ahead and maybe try to load these bales up a little bit different. So we are going to try it a little bit different. We've already got 8 bales. Got 16 bales on the trailer now. Grabbing them like this. 4 bales as opposed to 3. Do run into a little bit of an issue when we unload them. They like to pop sideways. I think we should be okay. We've got the bales that are already on there strapped down. So hopefully we won't run into a catastrophe, so to speak. See how they pop? It's the only big negative with this thing is they just pop for some reason. Not really sure why. It's okay, we'll just tuck them back up there. See if we can't get 4, 8, 12 more on there. That will dwindle this stack down to basically take the stack in half. See if we can't push these a bit closer together. There we go. Thinking we may only get about we may get as little as $70 or $80 per bale out of this endeavor. But you know, I've not sold hay bales in seasons yet, so I'm not really sure. On the Old Guy Farmer single player challenge, we did silage bales, but I think I read in the change notes that the Realimus folks maybe have nerfed the silage bale price a little bit. It's quite possible that they have reduced the silage price of bales, and if that's the case, then they'll be even less profitable. I do not know at this point what that price is anymore, because I've not sold a single silage bale since that single player challenge to know. In fact, I don't know if I've made a single silage bale since then. Not that I've been avoiding them. I've just used fermentation silos on this map. I'm pretty sure we started this map right after the single player challenge. So we had fermentation silos on this map, so we didn't need to do silage bales. And on Midtown, we've got fermentation silos, so I haven't had to do silage bales. And on UMRV, we've had fermentation silos. So on all of the maps that I've played since the Old Guy Farmer single player challenge, we have had fermentation silos. So we didn't need to worry about making silage in a bunker for our cows, nor did we have to worry about making silage bales for our power food mix. So not making these silage bales, and obviously we can't sell them to see how that goes. Right. Going pretty good here. What I'm going to do is, once I get this trailer loaded, I'm going to nudge these back bales up a little bit, and we're going to strap them down. Then I'm going to save the game real fast, and then we'll set both of these up on, set the telehandler up on follow me, and we'll bring the whole get up over to the incinerator. So we're going to nudge these a little bit. So get a little more square on them. Right. And we'll strap those down. Set this guy up on follow me. Save the game in the event that we have a an issue again. See if we can't get out of here. A little tight. I'm thinking we might be able to turn around. All right. And I got the telehandler to move out of our way. I'm gonna be careful that we don't tip our bale trailer. And it's just a short little drive up here to the incinerator. Sure, our telehandler's behind us. Here he comes. Let's turn on our beacons. Let's go in cab. It makes it a little bit fun to drive. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn up here at the next intersection and go right. And the incinerator is just up the road here. Now it's pretty tight access into the incinerator area. So we may actually need to leave the bale trailer outside on the road and bring the bales in with the telehandler. Let's take a look here. Let's see. I think we might do here. I think what we can do is we can bring it in here at least. Can't make this turn. bring it in here at least and park it here at this entryway. Then we'll be able to unload it this way. Put him in here. Let's back this trailer up just a little bit. Go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to unstrap the back set. So then we should be able to unload this the same way we basically loaded it. Flip this around here on our headlights. It's getting ready to rain. Hope we get this load sold before it does rain. Don't want to go. We got 4. If it rains, we will lose some volume in our bales, and if we lose volume, we will lose some profit there. Let's go ahead and see what we get for these 4 bales. Put them. $204 a piece. That is a lot better, I have to say, than I thought we would get. And what I was basing it on was if we look at our seasons menu and we look at hay, it looks, oh, that's per 1,000 liters, so it was like $70 or 60 some dollars per 1,000 liters, so that makes sense now. I was not thinking that it was per 1,000 liters, so for some reason I was just thinking it was per bale. You know, they had some release notes a while back with a former update that talked about when things went on sale, it didn't pause your tractor. Well, still having that problem. Wait. We've got 32 bales on this trailer. Then 32 times 200. So that would be, what, it's not too bad of a payday. A little hung up here. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to continue to sell these bales, and I'll be back with you in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is the last set of 4 bales for that load. One in there. That wasn't a bad little payday. Let's take a look and see how we did with our finances. Sold $6,500 in bales. Not too bad given the fact that they were just leftover bales. They were excess. We weren't going to need them. So might as well make a few dollars. Got about another $6,500 in the building down there. We'll need to empty out at some point. But I was taking a look and seeing how long we were on the video, and realized that kind of had left ourselves with not too much time left over. We're going to go ahead and Take the telehandler back to the main farm there on our flatbed here. Then we'll close out on our way back. Staying up on the trailer here. Alrighty. Let's get our ramps put away. Go. All right. Let's see if we can't back up here. Okay. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you... whoa, I didn't know if that had a collision on it or not. Yes, it did. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please consider clicking that big old like button. That'd be super awesome. If you are not a subscriber and would like to get notifications of future uploads, let me know. And let me know by clicking that subscribe button. That way you can get alerts as to when new content comes online. Speaking of new content, we try to do new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for our Let's Play series, both here on Churn Farm, which is a series that we kind of left for a little while, but are periodically going to come back to. This is not going to be an overly regular reoccurrence or entry back into the channel, but basically we'll come back from time to time. And the reason it's not going to be super regular is that you know, we put out about 50 or about 45 episodes to date, and we're going to be you know, through the first year with about 45 episodes. Or if we play through autumn of the second year, I suspect we'll probably put out maybe another 10 videos of all of spring, summer, and autumn combined. And that's it's kind of because I don't really want to repeat a whole bunch of things that we already did. But also, there's a lot of prep work to go into videos that relate to a long season like this. And right now I've got a lot of my attention over at Midtown. One of the reasons why we're even doing Churn, or why we've revisited it, is that, well, I got about 5 weeks ahead of my production schedule, of my release schedule with produced videos. And I really did not want to keep working on the map. I got to the start of spring, and I wanted to basically document the spring planting and the spring preparation, planting of the fields. But at the same point in time, I didn't want to keep recording videos and get even further ahead, because at that point in time I would be so far ahead that there would be no chance to interact with you all from a video to video standpoint of, you know, commenting and then being able to respond to those comments in a fairly timely manner, as far as in a few videos afterwards to comment back. So I was looking for something to do, and I have always had Churn Farm since I moved away from it in the back of my head as something that I really wanted to get back to and finish, because I'd always intended to run more than one full calendar year. And then when Midtown opportunity came, and I was in the middle of winter here or I was basically ending early winter, and I was all wintered out. I really didn't want to play anymore map. I was ready to do spring. I was ready to do something other than basically go through a whole bunch of more days of winter. So we moved over to Midtown, and we played on that for quite a while, with non-stop, without any hesitations. And then we got so far ahead in the holidays and everything, and I just really wanted to come back to this map. So that's what we're doing here. I encourage you to go check out the guys in my description. Specifically Doughboy, he has got a contest going on where if he gets 500 subs by Valentine's Day, then he's looking to do a giveaway of some sort with his subscribers, which I think is pretty cool. Right now he's right around 350, so he's still got about 150 to go, and about what, 4 or 5 weeks to get there. Really thinking he can achieve that goal, and I encourage you to go check out his channel, and I know you're probably going to like his content, so if you do check it out, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button over there. Help him out there reach that goal. That would be super awesome. And until next time, happy farming.